In this video, I'm going to show you how to get around Google Hangouts and using some of the features in Google Hangouts. Now, the screen you're seeing is actually the newer version of Google Hangouts, so it has changed quite a bit just in the past, 4 or 5 months or so. It's actually a slicker look. I really like it. But let's go ahead and go over the screen. So if you come to this screen, once you've gotten into Google Hangouts, in the upper left-hand corner, it'll say Google Hangouts, and then you'll see the menu button, which is the 3 lines. In the upper right-hand corner, this is for your Google account. So you'll see your name. You'll go ahead and see the I call it the dice, but it's the Google Apps icon. So you can jump around to different apps that you have within your Google account. You also see your notifications as well. Now, in the middle of the screen, this is where you're going to see your name, and then you'll see the 3 items that you can use in Google Hangouts. You can do video calls, phone calls, and text messaging as well, or messages. Now, on the left-hand side, you're going to see basically the same icons for those 3 items. You're going to see where you have the contacts here. You can go ahead and do a conversation. You can go ahead and make a phone call. Okay? And then you have the 3 buttons below, which is the More button. Now, if you click on the More button, it's just going to expand the Hangouts menu. And again, this is where you can have that conversation. Let me go back to the More button. You can have the phone call. You can go ahead and do the phone call. We'll go back to the More button. Or you can go ahead and do the invites. Okay? And then you have this arrow going to the left, which is the back button next to each of these. All right? And then if you click on the More button again, you can download some of the apps. You can even do a Hangout or go visit the Hangouts on Air, which is just a live broadcast. You can go to the settings and then go ahead and make some changes to your Hangout features. And we'll go back, and then you can go to Help and Feedback. And if you click on Help and Feedback, and I would suggest that you do this first, this is where on the right-hand side you'll see the Hangout Help pane display, and you can either type what you're looking for, or what I would suggest if you're new to this or just new to the new version, click on Start a Hangout so you can get the steps on how to start a Hangout on the computer, Android, or the iPhone, iPad. So since I'm on a computer, I'll leave it on computer, and it's going to give you step-by-step. It'll also show you how to do group chats as well. Alright, so there are other types of Hangouts that you can do. So you can do the group chats, you can do the video calls, you can do the phone calls, and you can do the text message. So when we talk about Hangout, we're not just talking about one thing. We're talking about using the Hangout app in Google and then doing different types of Hangouts, whether it's group, video call, phone call, or text message. Alright, so keep that in mind as you go through this. Then how to add a photo to the Hangout. These are things you guys can mess with. How to add emojis and stickers, draw and send art. So a lot of things that we did in the old Hangout you can still do. They're just in a different location at this point. So let me go ahead and close the Hangout Help screen. So let's say I want to do a video call with a colleague or with a student. I'm going to go ahead and click video, and then you can see there I am. So let me go ahead and move this down. Now I can invite some people. So what I can do is I can either enter their name if they're part of my circle. If they're not, and I want to send them an email address, I can go ahead and send them an email address. So I'll just type in say I forgot this dude's email address, but we'll just do something like that. Alright, there we go. Alright, so then I can go ahead, and this way it's going to send them an email, say, hey, click on this link, let's go hang out. Where with Connie Crosley, she's already part of my circles within Google, so you're going to see just her image or just the icon there indicating it's part of my circles. And then I can go ahead and click on Invite. So now at this point, I'm waiting for Connie Crosley and William Tibbetts to go ahead and join. Now, what I can also do, let me go ahead and see if I click on the icon that says Connie Crosley, because she's part of my Google circles, but I do not have one for William Tibbetts. And the reason why the circle is going in and out like that is because it's an indication of my voice and volume. So if I'm yelling, it might get a little lot louder. It's not, it's just going back and forth. But anyway, let me go ahead and click on the telephone icon down below to hang up. And that's how I can hang up and get out of the video call and then go back to my main screen. Now, if I want to place a phone call, which this is a nice feature, you can see I did do a phone call with one of my students about a year ago, but I can also place a phone call as well. I can go ahead and type in the number. All right, and then I can go ahead and press the enter key. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want the phone to ring. Now, if I am also going to place a phone call to another country, and that's something that you can explore as well. Let's go check out the relatives in Germany. All right. So then I can go ahead and type a number. Also keep in mind when connecting, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Read up on this one because there are going to be charges associated with it. But again, it's something that you can check out because you can also make the phone calls as well. And then the messaging. So if I want to do a message to somebody, let's go ahead and pick Connie again. We'll just bug her. So on the message, once I click it, I can select the person from my list on the left or search for somebody. Then the message pane shows up on the right-hand side. Now you can see I've already done some messages and some things with Connie Crosley. So I'd sent her a call 19 minutes ago as of this video. She missed it. Typed her text, how you're doing. Went ahead and add a message there. Down at the bottom, I'll go ahead and type this again. Why are you not on Hangout? And I can just press the enter key and there it shows up. If I want to add an emoji or a sticker, like the Call Me sticker, I can click on the little emoji icon. Go ahead and pick one. Press the enter key. There it is. Now if I want to add a sticker, I'll click on the emoji icon, but right above all those lovely little faces, you'll see where it says show emoji, but I can also show sticker pack. You have all sorts of little stickers you can add. So that's kind of cute. And I believe, yeah, if you go over here on the right-hand side, down at the bottom, lower right-hand corner, you can attach a picture. So if you want to attach a picture, you can go ahead and select one from your computer. And upload it, and there it is. And then if you want to get rid of it, you can click on the X to remove it. And also down here in the lower right hand corner, if you want to do some drawing, you can go ahead and do some drawing. Alright, and let me go ahead and we'll cancel that. So anyway, that's how you can use message. We'll go ahead and close that out as well. Now, one of the things I would suggest that you do, I'm going to go ahead and click on the three dots. Remember, dots are more, so that just means more. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the three dots. And then down at the very bottom of the Hangout menu, I'm going to click on Help and Feedback. One of the things I would encourage you to do is to go ahead and click on Browse All Articles. This is a great place to get familiar with the Hangout app and also some of the features. If you're used to the old one, where are those old features at now in the new Hangout feature? So for example, on this one, to get started with Hangout, you can just click on it and it will give you the steps. The one thing that's nice, they really did a nice job on their help articles. So in this area here, the white area, this is where you're going to see all the instructions. But over on the far right, this is just basically like a table of content for this particular help article. So if I want to click on Hangouts in Gmail, I can click on Hangouts in Gmail, and it's going to jump you to that section within the article. The other cool thing is at the bottom right hand corner, you'll see watch video tutorials. So this is also nice to take you directly into YouTube and find those video tutorials without having to do all the searches. Now, what you can do to get out of the article is you can go ahead in the upper right hand corner, click on Hangouts, or what I usually do is just close my tab and it takes me right back where I was at previously. And I'll just go and click on the X to close the Hangouts help pane. So listen, you guys have a great time with this, have fun with it, do the exploring, and think about how you can use this with friends, family, even with your instructors if you're taking college classes, with your coworkers, and also think about how you can use this for business, how you can connect with your customers, and also maybe even consider, and this is really kind of cool feature, going to Hangouts on Air, where you can create your own Hangout on Air, maybe give some professional tips within your area, as well as see what's out there as far as those existing Hangouts on Air, which is a really, I think, a very neat feature that Google provides, and they've been providing this even with the older version. So have fun with this one.